Nation live.
Come on, almost there. Emitter deployed. Awaiting exit orders.
Roger that. Fall back to our position.
What's the situation out there, Rigel?
Reports are coming in from major population centers. They detail extensive damage and high casualties. It seems all evacuation efforts were unsuccessful.
How many Zerg are there?
Enough to vastly outnumber our forces, including all of the Dominion personnel on the world below. We are too late, Nova.
Damn it!
However, the Defenders of Manfleet is inbound. They have announced their intention to protect civilians.
So they want to look like heroes to these people. They're not. But we are. Take us to the surface.
The Psi-emitter's signal has drawn most of the Zerg to this location. They've established hives and are moving eastward. The Defenders of Man have set up a blockade in the north to keep the Zerg from going further. Most of the civilian survivors have taken refuge in this stadium, but they cannot hold without reinforcement.
We'll get them evacuated soon. If we can defeat the Zerg before the Defenders of Man, we'll save lives and undermine their plans.
Indeed. One more detail. I brought our Banshees and Goliaths online for you.
Those Banshees can cloak. That's going to be useful. They'll be able to do a lot of damage before the Zerg even know they're there.
Just do it quickly. I'm detecting additional warp signatures in the planet's orbit. You may be facing more Zerg reinforcements soon.
Ready the Banshees for deployment here. Then I'll need you to establish my base over in this location.
That won't be a problem.
We've received eyewitness reports of a massive Zerg force gathering outside the well-known tourist destination Tirador 9. Evacuation efforts are underway, but perilous. The Defenders of Man released a statement indicating that they are willing to assist any civilians who need their protection. Dominion officials have promised to update us soon.
This was a resort world. Most of the people here were tourists. They were in no position to face the Zerg when they arrived. I fear the devastation has already been substantial. Scanning the Zerg hives now. You'll need to destroy their hatcheries to prevent their numbers from growing.
I'll do my best. Nova here. Initiating a...
Perhaps a nuclear strike would be useful. I have one prepared for you.
Good thinking, Rigel.
I see you've destroyed one of the hatcheries. An encouraging sign.
Now for the others.
That's true hatcheries now.
On target.
Nova, the enemy reinforcements have nearly warped in. Prepare to fall back. Your base is prepared, and the Goliaths are online. But there's some unusual activity with the warp signatures. Nova, it isn't the Zerg.
What's happening?
The Tal'Darim Death Fleet is invading this world.
I am Janara, first ascendant of the Tal'Darim. Our High Lord has charged me with the eradication of the Defenders of Man. Do not interfere.
That's a tempting solution, but any assault on the Defenders' position will surely kill the civilians. Evacuation is impossible.
Then we have no choice. We have to protect the Defenders.
Only until we defeat the Protoss. I see they're using shield projectors to channel power into a mothership. It's currently in orbit, but it seems likely they'll use it to destroy the Defenders once it's fully charged.
We better take out those projectors. Let's go.
I've identified the locations of the shield projectors. Here they are.
I'll destroy them as fast as I can. But first, I have to make sure our defenses are secure against the Zerg.
Yes, although you eliminated enough hatcheries to moderately reduce their numbers. Also, these Zerg possess a very interesting mutation. If you have time, can you clear out the remaining hatcheries and collect some samples for me?
If it leads to new tech, I can.
SCV ready.
My scans show the mothership's shields have nearly charged. Our forces should advance towards a shield projector.
Screaming.
The mothership has finished charging. It will begin an assault on the Defenders of Man soon.
Got it. I'll lead an attack on one of those shield projectors to force it back.
I've taken the liberty of listening on the Defenders' private channels. I think you'll want to hear this.
This alien ship might cut through everything we throw at it, but these civilians are counting on us. We can't fail them. You've done well, troopers. The Protoss are leaving.
What is this? Those Dominion Terrans have disrupted our mothership shields. Make them suffer.
She's sending forces to our base. Prepare to defend it.
I'm on my way.
I'm receiving an unusual energy reading coming from this island. Whatever it is, it's incredibly powerful.
That's concerning. I'll investigate.
SCV ready.
All right, Rigel. I've got a special delivery of Zerg sludge just for you.
Perfect. The Tal'Darim vessel is mobilizing. You'd best disable a shield projector soon.
Reinforcements to the front line. We must hold against the mothership. The enemy is retreating. Those people in the stadium are still safe, thanks to us.
The Dominion imbeciles are causing more trouble. Dispose of them already.
They're advancing on our base, Nova.
Advancing on target.
Consider heading for the shield projector. The mothership's shields will be ready in a moment.
There's a power source in this structure. It must be giving off those energy readings. I'll bring it back with me.
Excellent. Just don't shake it.
On the offensive.
Base is under attack.
Our outer defenses have fallen. Retreat to a secure position.
They cannot withstand the mothership's assault, Nova. Attack a shield projector now.
Engine screaming.
Find the Terran forces attacking us, and slaughter them before I slaughter all of you!
Time to play defense.
Send send our mothership to incinerate that wretched Terran and all who aid her.
The mothership's on a course for our base. This is your chance to finish it off, Nova.
Assault. Say again?
Go, go, go!
The Tal'Darim are withdrawing, Nova. The Defenders' forces have rallied and are fighting off the last of the Zerg. Civilian evacuations can resume shortly. You've saved thousands of lives.
They'll take all the credit for this victory, though.
Most likely. Nonetheless, I've informed the Emperor of our actions here. At least he will know the truth.
Then that will have to be enough. I'm heading back to the Griffin.
Leaving thousands dead on Tirador 9. But this attack also heralds an alarming new development. The return of the Protoss. Tensions run high in the wake of the battle. It is unclear whether the Protoss meant to eliminate the Zerg, or us as well. We've reached out to General Davis of the Dominion's Armed Forces for comment. General?
This is a terrible tragedy, Kate. My heart goes out to all its victims. The Dominion must protect them. Now, as for the Protoss...
Nova, we have a guest. May I introduce Alarak, High Lord of the Tal'Darim.
Oh, for creatures with such short lifespans, you Terrans are always so eager to die.
What do you want?
The same as you. To annihilate the defenders of man. They destroyed a remote Tal'Darim outpost, and then scurried away before the Death Fleet could retaliate. Such brazen disrespect demands retribution. I will exterminate them like the pests they are. And you will find them for me. From what I understand, that's your area of expertise.
If I knew where they were hiding, I'd already be there. But I can't remember anything.
So you were once one of them. Well, you may be more useful than I anticipated. I suppose you've already attempted to restore your memories. Terran minds are so malleable. What you require is Terrazine.
Terrazine? I don't even have access to it.
But I do. I will lead you to its source in exchange for you taking me to the Defenders of Man. Do we have a bargain?
We do. For now.
Good. But be prepared, Terran. You are in for a challenge.
Rigel, what do we know about Jarbin Minor?
Very little. The Emogen Protectorate sent a research colony to it years ago, but lost contact with their personnel. No one knows why.
That's disturbing. Well, let's go find out what happened here.
The High Lord's coordinates lead us to this drop zone. It appears that his forces have already established a position nearby. Their movements indicate that they'll be competing with you for control of the Terrazine on this world.
Why would they do that?
Perhaps Alarak intends for you to cull his weakest warriors. The Tal'Darim prize strength above all else. You'll have to fight your way to the extraction devices, then defend them whilst they harvest. I'll activate our Ravens and Liberators to assist you.
I don't know how you get access to everything, but I'm grateful, Rigel. Is there anything else Alarak isn't telling us?
My scans show signs of life in this area, but they're all below the surface.
They probably won't stay that way. I'll be ready.
It's a high-risk operation. And yet, should you prevail, you will have more than enough terrazine to restore your memories.
And now for our latest report. Concerned civilians on Korhal are planning a protest at the Royal Palace later this evening. They claim that the attack on Tirador 9 is a turning point for the Dominion, and demand that the Emperor take military action against the Zerg and the Protoss. We'll have more updates as this story develops.
Nova, the Tal'Darim are contacting us directly.
You may have impressed High Lord Alarak in our last battle, but you haven't impressed me. I will be competing with you for the terrazine in this challenge. May the best warrior ascend to victory.
I think she's still mad about her mothership. This isn't going to be easy.
Minerals.
Naturally. Here they are. The Emojins appear to be using biomechanical engineering to facilitate the extraction process.
You can study it later. Right now, I need to get my forces ready to protect the devices while I'm harvesting from them.
SCV ready.
Damn it. I think I found the missing researchers, Rigel. They're all infested. We're off to a good start. The first device is activating. Strange. There's some kind of creature inside the device.
Nova, the extraction process is drawing infested toward the device.
Everything's just about ready to go. We should head out to get the terrazine soon. Feeling sharp. Rigel, bring the ship here. I've got some terrazine ready to go.
Nova, the Emojin records indicate that the researchers had additional mines here. I'd imagine they had to leave some equipment behind.
Emojin tech is hard to come by. I'll check it out. The second device is operational. We're not getting it without a fight.
Attack.
Proceed with caution. My scans show infested siege tanks nearby. Nova, I'm detecting more infested heading toward your position.
Don't you ever have good news? Another terrazine canister is ready for pickup. They're infesting banshees too? Great. Rigel, take command of my forces until I'm done here.
Of course.
Intruder detected. Defense protocol online.
Initiating assault. Enemy sighted. On the offensive. Great. Advancing on target. I found it. But what are you going to use it for?
Oh, it's a surprise.
Enemy sighted. Blades out.
Another device is in peril.
I've got more terrazine coming to you, Rigel.
Base is under attack.
That's 3 terrazine villages now. Your diligence is paying off, Nova.
Looks like something terrible happened here. Another device is getting started. We're gonna have company soon. I've got a fresh canister of terrorism here. Terminating. On the offensive. Advancing on target. I'll cut him down. Never seen one of those before. Wait, is there something stuck inside of it? Initiating assault. Ah, it's a prototype for new equipment. You're going to like this, Rigel.
I already do.
The last device is firing up. We're almost done here. Status report.
An extraction device requires additional defense.
Impossible. This primitive creature has defeated our forces!
Yes, twice now. Where is High Lord Alarak?
Nova, it appears that despite my doubts, you have emerged the victor. The Terrazine you have gathered will lead you to the defenders of man, provided it does not destroy your primitive consciousness.
That's reassuring. How should I contact you once I know where they are?
When the time comes, I will know.
Nova, I've gone through your findings from Tarsonis and the attack on Tirador 9. They're compelling, but I can't take action against the Defenders of Man until we know who is leading them.
I agree. And that's why I have this.
Terrazine? You've seen what it does to people, the hallucinations, insanity.
And yet, there is nothing more effective for memory restoration.
He's right. It's the only option we have.
Do what you have to do. The protests are intensifying. You need to evacuate immediately. So be it. I will not have violence outside the palace. Nova, report back soon. And be careful.
Seems like he could take his own advice.
Oh, he won't. But as for the Terrazine, I can make the process safer by administering it to you in microdoses. It will take longer to restore all of your memories, but the chances of a psychotic episode are greatly reduced.
No psychotic episodes. You've convinced me. Let's get started.
Try to remember everything you see.
Medical scans complete. Well done, Nova. You're ready for this.
Thanks. The Defenders of Man have already done so much for the Dominion. I'm glad I was sent here to help out.
The Admiral wasn't lying when he said we'd be working with the best soldiers under his command. Your visor should have the latest briefing.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you. It's been acting up lately.
Don't worry, we'll update the software when you get back. Good luck out there.
Are you all right?
I know where they sent me on my last mission. It's not much, but it might lead to something more. This is it, Rigel. I remember being in that city.
Antigua Prime fell victim to one of the Zerg's first attacks. It was all over the news. there was no word of the Defenders of Man being involved.
We need to find out what really happened here. The Defenders had these coordinates in my mission file. I can't remember the rest. I'll have to investigate each location to gather evidence and piece together what happened.
Very well. We can establish our base here. You'll just need to clear the infestation first.
That I can do. Let's get moving.
An organized protest is underway outside of Emperor Valerian's palace on Core Hall. The crowd is restless, and local security forces have prepared for the possibility of violence. The Defenders of Man have pledged their support to these protesters, alleging that the Emperor is no longer fit to remain in power and must be removed by any means necessary. The Emperor himself has evacuated the premises. We have not yet received a comment from his administration.
We'll need to clear this area for our base. Unfortunately, there are still infestors lingering here.
Not for long.
Excellent. That blast destroyed the Zerg's only infestation pit, so they won't be able to spawn any additional infestors.
Track anything that looks like an advanced structure. I need to limit the number of powerful Zerg I'm facing.
Of course. I'll let you know when you approach one.
Ah! You scared me!
All right. Time to search those coordinates for evidence.
My scanners reveal Zerg forces rushing in from our right side.
I'll get my defenses in place right away. This is the first location, Rigel. My memories are faint, so I'm going to take another dose of Terrazine to fill them in.
I'll be standing by.
As stated in your mission files, this planet is considered a high-risk target for the Zerg. We don't want to raise alarm, but we have developed new security equipment that can incapacitate Zerg in the event of an invasion. You need to set it up quietly, then we'll be able to keep everyone safe when the time comes.
Understood. The first site is ready for activation, Maxwell.
Good. Now you need to calibrate the equipment to defend against one of the Zerg species.
All right. We're ready to proceed to the next area.
I was supposed to be securing this place against the Zerg.
It does not seem to have worked. You are near the only remaining spires in the area, however.
Really? I'll destroy them. Then we'll be rid of those mutilisks.
Base is under attack.
There are still Zerg here. It isn't safe to search the area until they're gone. I'm taking more Terrazine. Keep an eye on things, Rigel.
Certainly. Hopefully you will reveal something more significant this time.
Didn't the Dominion brass say that the feral Zerg attacks weren't a threat now? I wonder what changed.
Must be something big. Takes a lot of time and money to make security equipment like this.
If it works like Maxwell says, this tech could be a big help to us out in the field. Why hasn't anyone told us about it?
Could be an oversight. Could be they're lying to us. Either way, I don't like it.
I need to know more. Something seems off about all of this.
Goliath online.
Stone. I still don't know what happened to him. I hope he made it out of Sharpsburg.
You are the only missing ghost who has reported back to the Dominion.
That doesn't mean he's gone.
I have some very bad news. Banelings, mutalisks, and nidus worms are nearing the right side of our base.
I'm reading you. I had suspicions about the Defenders of Man, Rigel. I need to know what happened next.
Any status updates, agents?
We're here at the third site. It's taking a little longer than expected.
Your extraction team is waiting. Move quickly.
I still have to do a sweep on our operations center when we're done with the activations. Our mission backup files are there.
Alright, I'm almost finished. Strange. There's some psionic resonance after the activation. What the hell is this? I see it now. We weren't defending this world from the Zerg. We used them to destroy it.
The truth can be difficult.
Not as difficult as the Defenders' lives will be when I'm done here. Confirm that last?
My thanks, Nova. This will greatly assist with my weaponry research.
I'm running out of chances. I need to find that evidence.
If the Defenders are lying to us about working with the Dominion, then they must have someone on the inside.
We can't be sure of anything yet. I'll try to override the equipment security codes after I activate it. I think it's a psi emitter. Just like the Confederacy used years ago.
We have to escape, Nova. I didn't clear the operations center. Our mission files are still there. We can use them to show the Dominion the truth.
Damn it. The emitter's activating.
I thought we understood one another, agents. You disappoint me. Bring them in.
I have a lead, Rigel. There's another place I have to go. On target. There are still Zerg here. It isn't safe to search the area until they're gone. They're here. The mission backup files.
Then I suppose we should be going.
There's one more thing. I can almost remember it. I'm going to use the rest of that terrazine now.
There's no need for this, Nova. What you did was necessary. All of it.
You bastard.
The General is on her way.
She saw too much. I don't know how we can restore her cooperation. Unless...
I see. Wipe her memories. We'll begin re-education.
Contact Valerian. We need to talk.
The Emperor and his aides have been denied. General Davis has offered to speak with us again.
What is it, Nova?
I know what they did. They lied to me and used me to kill people. Innocent people. For their damn cause. General Davis is leading them.
Davis? She's always been loyal to my family.
Your family, not you. As long as she's out there, more civilians will die. I can't let her live.
No. People are calling for me to step down, and I will not see her become a martyr. I need to handle this the right way.
And if more people die while we wait, that's nothing to you?
Of course not. Despite what you've been through, this isn't your decision, Nova. Much is at stake. I have a plan, and I trust you will follow your part in it.
Understood.
General Carolina Davis. This is Valerian Mengsk. I wish to step down as Emperor of the Dominion.